Genji 2 is an action game which is based on Japanese history. Being based on history, the stages of the game will also be based on famous battles which actually took place in ancient Japan. So here's this giant enemy crab.
I've been watching more Tokon content. We aren't even like touching.
No one's active tagging, which is like one of the strongest mechanics of the game.
Yeah, I need to like learn a second character. I was telling myself I'm gonna do Star-Lord's combo trials and like pick him up for real.
Well, some of the characters are so good because I know in the Tampa Never Sleeps tournament, there's someone playing Black Panther, and they never swapped off of Black Panther. They never tagged off of Black Panther. So you can still do just like the one character, even though the game rewards you tagging. Like that's still a thing.
Well, I think it's because Black Panther's mix is so
really
good
strong.
on her own.
Yeah.
That you don't need to use other tags to mix.
Yeah, it's really strong.
And then every time I play lately, I've just been getting my ass kicked. Like and people keep switching to Hulk and then winning. Like that's nothing new at this point. Like, yeah, I get it.
Well, that's a strategy.
Hulk has very easy like meter dump conversion combos.
Yeah,
no, they're doing it to be dicks. Like they're not doing it to like they're like you. I saw you trying this. I'm dropping stuff all the time. Like I cannot string a combo. Like part of it is like it happened when I was playing Leo too, where like I'm still like I can't just do the same combos over and over again. Like I want to try something new, but a ranked match is not the place to do that. I don't like know better though. Well, I do know better. I just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like I want to try the cool combo I was working on, but they're just doing, the stuff they know. I'm not really trying to win. Like I don't have that like urge to win where I could be like, yeah, I could win this if I just sit back and spam projectiles. Like I'll never be able to do that.
That's me. I was doing that earlier. It wasn't working, but I was doing it.
Finding out that the armor of my projectile beats super projectiles is funny.
It makes sense. It's fine because it's so easy to see. It's so reactable that you're doing that. That'd be very unfair already if you could just super through his one projectile.
Just I hit a projectile button and I just get punished at any distance from full screen.
Yeah, the Doom one though, that punishes you hardcore. If I ever see you doing that, oh my gosh.
I'm starting to figure out that like if we're fully full screen apart, I can back up just enough that you don't side swap on me.
Yeah, I haven't quite grasped the range that the side swap is on yet. So sometimes I'll just try to see if I'll even side swap, and sometimes it just doesn't do it. So the step dash is the same way. Where there was one time where I did it, I didn't even mean to. I was like, oh, I guess we're doing this now.
I'm real sad to see that you can't be the one cool version of that character of Champion. I really like his base form.
The suave
I think
form?
he's so slick.
Yeah.
His Miguel anime hand in the pocket looking ass, like
hand on the hip.
Hand on the hip. Just observing your sadness. He's cool.
They need to add that as a DLC character or just like in an update somewhere. That'd be really sick.
I would not be surprised if Base Form Champion and Promoter were added at some point.
Please add Promoter as she is in the episode.
That is the worst part of the episode. Like I know that I could just follow the rules and win, but I don't care. So like I'm not caring out of spite.
It's exclusively a you problem.
It is 100% me. I'm like maybe if I show that I don't care, she'll just let me beat her up. And,
I don't know. It just every time that fight comes up, it's just you get lobotomized. You cannot play a fighting game. You cannot play a fighting game all of a sudden. It's so funny.
I refuse to learn the rules. Like they're right there on the screen, and I'm not gonna look at it.
There's a slow moving ball moving towards you, and you just whiff over and over.
Excuse me, it's a horse.
No, I'm talking about the ones you can break, the balls.
Oh. Yeah, I'm mad at the fact that I have to do this at all. And I'm like losing out. It's not a good look, and it takes longer than just doing it by like multiple times over. Like I could have been done with that in 2 minutes, and instead it took me 20.
And then the AI hit confirm super to kill you. That was the best.
I signed up to play a fighting game, not whatever this garbage. What do you call them? What's that game with the little magical girls who shoot stuff at you? Toho. I didn't want to play Toho. I wanted to play Hulk. Hulk Smash. I'm not playing any characters I want to play. I'm not playing a game mode I want to play. I'm just trying to get through it. I could just turn off the battles. Yeah. This is all my fault. I know that. I guess speaking of things that are probably all my fault, welcome to the Giant Enemy Crab Podcast.
Hey!
Your home for gaming news, mostly fighting games and whatever we want to play, not anything you want to hear about. I'm sorry. I'm your host, Fliz, and I do things mostly out of spite. I'm joined by my two wonderful FGC aficionados, Strider1.
Greetings.
And KylarEmiya.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, don't do that. And we're back. We're here. We made it. And today's a little special because I don't even know what we're doing today, which is probably a bad idea if you're the host of something, but I'm just going to let it rip. Our boy Strider has a big surprise for us. I don't know what he wants to talk about, but you know what? I'm engaged. I'm here for it. Before we get to that, I just want to say thank you to everybody who listens. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the comments on Spotify and YouTube and stuff. And we just like hearing from you. It's nice. It's nice to meet you if you're new, and it's nice to have you if you've been around. So thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
With that, Strider, what are we doing today?
So what I have been doing since earlier today is I have been coming up with a timeline talking about the development and controversies behind the Calamity mod for Terraria.
Ooh, isn't that's like the biggest Terraria mod like ever, right?
It is the most popular one. And like if you saw it by most downloads, it's number 1. Its music mod is number 2, which includes all the music.
So I don't know. I played Terraria once a long time ago. I am the player who turns on die forever mode and I lose my stuff in the lava, and then it just becomes a cycle of trying to get my stuff back and then dying until I uninstall the game. My Terraria knowledge ends there. Also that you have to have the wiki open to do anything interesting. What's going on with these mods? What's the history that I don't know? What's like, give me a basis to start from.
So modding has been around in Terraria for a long time through its own mod loader, tModLoader. And tModLoader is very nice because it allows you to do mod updates and search and do and like look through mods all inside Terrarias when you have it. And it's also, there's a Steam client for it that you can just go and type in tModLoader. If you have Terraria, it'll download and work that way. Basically, mods just can be anything from small gameplay changes to massive overhaul mods, which is the latter is what Calamity is. Because Calamity basically adds stuff from the very start, like from world gen, new biomes, new things, and all into carrying past where the base game ends into an entire another section. Because base game Terraria is basically, there's 2 big points of it. There's pre-hard mode and post-hard mode. Because there's killing a certain boss causes a bunch of changes to happen, and the difficulty of the game steps up. But there's a very distinct part where progression, known as hard mode. Calamity adds another one after the final boss, like it's called Post Moonlord, because that's the name of the final boss in the base game. So there's just a bunch of content that's been added.
Real quick.
Yeah?
I just want to give your credentials that I know of so far. I've known you for 5 years, something like that at this point. Jeez. Every like once a year, you'll disappear for like a month and we'll be like, where's Strider? And there you are playing Terraria. How many hours would you say you have in this game? Like, you got to know it in and out at this point. Yeah?
Yes. Base Terraria, it says I have 640 hours. tModLoader is probably, 350. So almost 1,000 overall. Over 1,000 overall.
Oh my God. He's the Terraria king. Okay. I just wanted to clarify that you're the guy here. So
and every time I disappear, I play Calamity mod because it is my all-time favorite mod for any video game. And the reason I'm talking about this is because 4 days ago, they announced they're ending work on Calamity. The project is shutting down because of controversy, and we will get to that.
Oh, no.
So Terraria launched in 2011, and the Calamity mod was created in mid-2016 before launching the next month. As stated earlier, it is the largest and most popular of all Terraria mods. And the devs for Terraria have offered to hire people off the modding team. At least, like there's Twitter posts about them asking if any of them wanted to send their resume. In 2016, lead dev Fabsol asked a YouTuber by the name of DM Dokuro if he could use his music for the mod, which led to, and DM Dokuro said yes, which led to DM Dokuro being interested in creating original songs for the mod. Between his music and some of the other composers that would eventually replace him later in the mod cycle, like the soundtrack for it is 60 songs long, or is it just about? Like it's a full couple hours of custom music just for the mod. And some of my favorite music for anything. Soundtrack is really, really good. So throughout the next few years, development would go fine, no big issues. But the first big issue and controversy that would show up and would end up shaping the mod's development in the future is in 2018, the lead dev Fabsol and his team released a series of bosses known as the Future Boss Trio, which was a trio of bosses that were basically just recolored previous bosses, and they were buffed to endgame stats.
Okay.
Because of this, people were like, we don't want just reskinned rushed bosses basically, and it led to some arguments in the team, and some of the devs quit off of this.
Oh, jeez.
And because of this leads to a mod change focus that would stay with the mod for a long time, basically till the end of its life. Is the mod change from trying to quickly progress through and get everything that they're quote unquote planned out, to focusing on improving what is already there. So they started polishing a lot more, and this becomes a controversial issue for the mod later. But this is where it starts. And during this year, during 2018, someone opened. There was a Patreon created at the end of the year for the mod dev Fabsol to help with development. Although the Patreon was mistakenly attributed to just being a general Calamity team Patreon. This will be important later.
Okay.
2019 is mostly uneventful because it's just a lot of work on continuing to improve and fix what's on in the game. Although they did have, I think, one major update that year. It's 2020 where things start to get a little interesting and crazy, because in 2020, Terraria 1.4 comes out, COVID hits, and they have a major update. And this skyrockets Calamity's mod popularity to the extreme. This is where it becomes the absolute biggest mod, no contest. The problem is, this community has some issues. And during this, with this massive spike in popularity, there is constant demands to DM Dokuro to release more soundtracks, to create more and more, and negative comments, just being your music sucks, along with all these other things.
Oh my god.
And so
Jesus.
the community ends up pushing DM Dokuro to resign. He comes out with a statement saying that he's gotten death threats. There's negative comments. He's constantly just getting messages. Where's the song? Where's the song? Where's this next boss's song? Where's this next boss's song? That he feels like he's not working on it as a passion project or for fun anymore. He's working on it because he has to, is what he stated. And so
I have a question.
Yes.
Do people pay for this mod? Aside from is this a paid thing or just the Patreon for
the
donations?
Patreon is where most of the mod, no one has to pay to play Calamity. It's just the Patreon would lead to where a bunch of people got money for working on this.
That's crazy that all these folks are that entitled to something free.
Don't worry, because this isn't the only composer that for the community ended up causing to quit.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
DM Dokuro quits the Calamity mod. He shuts all the comments down on all his YouTube videos to this day. And he still hates Calamity mod. Because the people will do covers of some of the music and stuff. And there's one that was done 2024, I think. There's a cover of one of the final bosses theme. And DM Dokuro posted on it. And he's it's always nice that people in, I'm forgetting exactly what he said, but it's it's always nice when people have positive things of the views of the music, even if it's tainted in the creator's eyes. He hates anything to do with the Calamity mod at this point, because he was just harassed for the 3 years he was working on it.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, no, his music's fantastic too. The mod soundtrack is amazing. After DM Dokuro quit, there's a handful of other artists that come in. but the composer by the name of Pin Pin Neon, who had two placeholder songs, and CD Music would also be retired because the community would just be like, "You're just trying to one-up DM Dokuro. You're never gonna live up. Why do you even try?"
Oh my god!
Like an absolutely atrocious community. This community for this mod is not great. So both Pin Pin Neon quit and CD Music quit. Although CD Music would come back sometime later. So 2021 rolls around, and this is the release of what is known as the Draydon update, which is the last major update and last step of progression the mod will ever receive, because that is basically a new endgame boss was added in this update. Until the mod shut down in 2026, there's no further major update progression from this point, which is where I was talking about earlier with the focus on adding and improving on what is already there. Comes into real big effect, because in these next few years, they're going to spend a lot of time redoing and redesigning and rebalancing things like 4 or 5 times sometimes for the same stuff. Progression and development on this mod slows down significantly at this point. Rest of the year is relatively normal. 2022 has a minor update that would be the last update for the mod in what was known as Tmod Loader 1.3, as the 1.4 update was imminent, which is just making Tmod Loader the same version as Terraria's newest update, so Terraria 1.4, and bringing all the stuff there. But because of this update, it took a while to get Tmod Loader up to it, and to have the mods, and it's going to lead to a lot of mods having to work to make it compatible. So 1.4 port rolls around, and this is where we have one more minor update. And then we have a huge disagreement behind the scenes with the mod team about the mod's future and how certain reworks should be handled. This leads to 22 devs leaving the team, and this includes a good chunk of the devs that were behind the last few major updates. So 2023 rolls around, the team starts to rebuild and continue focusing on reworking and polishing content. Following the 1.44 update, which was basically getting Calamity working with patch 1.4.4. The plan was for the Sunken Sea overhaul to be the next update. But no one wants to work on this, because the Sunken Sea update is notorious for basically being constantly put off. It still was never done to this day, because no one wants to work on certain parts of it. So it just kept getting pushed back and back and back.
Oh no, why is it so bad? Did people just not like it, or is it just a mess?
So the Sunken Sea for me, I always know, is a very bad performance area with water. It's a section that goes under the desert, but there's a bunch of it's basically an underground sea. And for whatever reason, the performance there is terrible, and it doesn't have the greatest enemies and bosses there. But no one wants to deal with working on it. It's just no one in the mod team likes doing it. So it just kept getting pushed off and off. So to actually get them to force themselves to work on it in 2024, they would force the team basically forced themselves to work on it by pushing all the existing changes to the main dev branch, so that they would be forced to work on the Sunken Sea and get it ready. And then little progress was made on it that year. And this, in 2024, is the start of the problems for the mod team and their because in 2024, the mod team would learn that one of its spriters, Bird, was found to be having illicit conversations with a minor.
No!
Stop with the minors.
Don't worry.
Every time.
Don't worry. This isn't the last time it happens on this team.
Oh,
Because
I was so concerned
that he was asking for minors in the Discord to do things that were definitely not legal and very strange. So he's responsible for one of the earliest bosses in the game, Desert Scourge, and that thing was supposed to be resprited.
We got hit with the McCree debuff. Change
it's
it.
actually Cole Cassidy was.
Yeah, now.
So yeah, that's not a good look. And teams immediately kicks him off. It's gonna get worse. And then in 2025, some of the devs who left back in 2022 end up releasing a standalone version of the mod by the name of Calamity Fables in March. which was made due to disagreements on the team back in 2022, because it's headed by a bunch of the devs of the F because of disagreements in how the mod would progress. And then on May 25th, 2025, the lead mod Fabsol would be ousted for transphobic comments, hosting an NSFW server with minors in it, and also having illicit roleplay with minors, and was thus kicked off the team.
Oh my God. You know what's crazy too is I've been listening all day to this podcast about Jimmy Savile. If you know anything about him, he's a terrible, terrible pedophile. So it's weird that this would happen again. I thought I was done with that once I got off work. But no, we're back.
No way. So Fabsol would end up nominating the next mod member that would head the team by the name of Ozatron, who would take the reins of the mod. From what I understand, the rest of the mod team voted in agreement with this. So Ozatron becomes the new head of Calamity mod, and Fabsol steps down. Following this change of leadership, when Fabsol left the team, the Patreon was changed to have the money split between the devs who were working on the content that was relevant for the next update. So that instead of it all going to Fabsol, it was if you were working, like the more you worked on that was going to be put in the next patch, you got more of a cut of the money, from what I understand.
Okay.
So there's that big change, and it helps with the mistaken idea that like the Patreon originally that was for just Fabsol is now actually for the Calamity mod team, which is how it was originally viewed. And then in November 2025, mod developer member Shay, who was the one who announced that Fabsol would be stepping down and condemned him for what he did, was found to also have been accused of similar crimes, and he was hit with a 262-page document about his activities.
Another peer-reviewed essay?
Dude, there's over 24 instances of grooming that happened in that server from him that are recorded in that document.
I mean, these guys are smart enough to like remake this game, but like also stupid enough to have, and I'm not, this is gonna say, but like, why are you doing all this stuff and then also having like a record of everything in, I don't,
because so from what I understand, it's mostly happening in another server that I think was called Worm Hell or something like that. It's the 18 plus server. But they were knowingly allowing minors in there. Like there is multiple instances of these mod devs being like, no, like in text, knowing that the other person is under 18 and being like, it's fine, it's okay, it's fine, you can stay here.
I just want to put it out there. The server that we use, there are no minors. There's no NSFW space. Like it's just for video games. Like that's and movies. That's it.
Yes.
No porn. No minors, like, no, stop.
Yes.
Kids aren't that interesting, I promise.
God.
Because
I don't get it, man.
It's because it's like 90% in that server. Although from what I understand, there are a few instances of it happening in the actual Calamity mod dev chat Discord as well, to some level. Because the thing is that like, there's also in that document of Shay. He's also shown covering for Fabsol is another thing. Like they're covering for each other, which makes his whole statement when he condemned Fabsol for what he did all the more worse.
It's just funny because I was thinking of like topics, right, for the show, and I was like, we could do like a top 10 streamers who like killed their own career, and I started thinking about like, well, who's done it, and like 90% of the ones that came up in my brain were like, oh, they were talking to kids. Like it's so prevalent. Protect yourself,
why.
Protect your kids.
It's so weird. I don't know.
It's got to be something to do. I mean, obviously, it has to be something to do with people who put themselves in like if you play games that are targeted at kids. I know Terraria is an all ages game, but all ages also means kids.
Yeah.
And if you get that involved in the community, you're going to interact with children all the time. And by children, I mean anybody who's under 18 or whatever the legal, under 20 something. Like I guess it's just going to attract those kind of people.
The other thing I think it is like the younger people are going to view like these mod devs with more like a celebrity status. They're much more common.
Oh, absolutely.
So if that person reaches out to talk to you, it's going to make you feel special.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the power
God.
dynamic that happens in quite a few different areas.
Yep. So that's why it's always kids, because it could be that these people hit up actual adult women and just get told to fuck off.
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
I think
I'm just trying.
Stop giving them literally anything. These are bad folks.
These are terrible people. After this, 2026 can see more miscellaneous updates and changes being pushed in the plans for the Sunken Sea update and just being pushed down the road. They want to work on other stuff. We don't know if it's ever coming.
Yeah, children. They want to work on children.
So, on August 10th,
start a Patreon for my work with children.
No. So, on August 10th, 2026, it is announced through a Discord message that the Calamity mod would be ceasing development forever. Because you'll never guess what happened.
Does it have to do with children?
It has
working
to do.
on a no, they're
It
writing a
was
new
due to
passion
the
project or something. Their own game. Why is
This
it
was
always
due-
kids?
This was due to the lead mod Ozatron being accused of covering for Fabsol's activity in that NSFW server and MobDev server, also engaging in illicit roleplay with minors, and more transphobic comments.
Yeah, the guy that the previous dude recommended to take
Yes.
over, that guy?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, big surprise.
So this happens, and when this comes out, multiple people who have assets in the game, in the mod, are just requesting this stuff being removed from the mod. Like, basically, everyone I think other than Doom Dokuro has asked for their music to be removed. Because CD Music had come back at some point, but now he is requesting they're requesting all of their music be removed. There's a bunch of sprites that people are requesting being removed and other work. And to do this would require them to basically gut a good chunk of this mod. So they have just gone, the best way for us to comply with what these requests is just stop development. We are stopping here. After this, Ozatron goes silent. He stops all communications with the mod dev team, and any message trying to reach him was ignored. The problem is that Ozatron is the one in control of the Patreon, and he is also the one who is control of the mod on the workshop for Steam, and also is in control of the GitHub for Calamity. And legally, what he owns, I believe, is the quote unquote mod team company's name, Osra FCC, and the Calamity mod name, but none of the work in it. He does not legally own it, from what I was able to gather. So the team just tells everyone on the Reddit and other places, just stop subbing. We're not going to get any of this money. He is holding on to all of it, and he won't communicate.
How many like subscribers or whatever did they have? Like, how much were they making off of this?
I want to say that it. Let me see if I'm actually able to access it, because the team was so right now it's 3,282 members are subscribed. They were making $350 a month. I'm assuming it was much higher before this, after people got told to stop subscribing. Yeah, because it was over 30 people around the team.
I mean, AI is telling me that it peaked at bringing $2,600 a month, and it's down to $380 right now.
Yeah, so.
Huh. Oh, no, I'm seeing, $355 a month now. That's what it's at. Okay, so not like a crazy amount, but still.
Yeah, I think it was a couple grand, I think, at the peak. That's what I roughly remember. So, mod team asked everyone who's subbed on Patreon to cancel their subscription. They're trying to work with Team Uploader's team to get the ownership transferred over to a different member of the team, so that it's not in control of him. They have said that the music mod is just going to be deleted to comply with the people requesting their music to be removed. So basically, good chunks of the Calamity mod are just going to be removed, and like it's going to cease development. And then in the midst of all this, XQC offered to buy the mod and hire devs to help keep it alive. The offer is rejected by the mod team as they want to be done with the mod because they have lost all passion for it and they just don't want to work on it anymore. Is basically what they have said.
And like I can see like the benefits, right? Like I see the philanthropy happening. But also, like, you can't have this game out and be like, yeah, this was made by a bunch of pedophiles. Like,
Yeah.
like, even if they change everything, like, what's the history behind this game you're playing? Well, a bunch of pedophiles got together and made these cool mods.
By our powers combined.
Yeah, you can't do the let's separate the art from the artist.
Like, how
at a
many
certain
pedophiles
point.
you have before it's forever tainted? Because apparently the answer was 4.
At least
Oh my
4.
God.
At least 4 is enough.
It's because that is basically a rough history of the mod's development and controversies from start to finish.
Well, thank you very much for that. I didn't know anything about Terraria, as I stated, but now I know everything I need to know, I guess. Has like the tradition, like whoever created Terraria in the first place, have they stated anything on any of this?
I think that there was a post that said, due to recent controversies, we're going to be removing all of the Terraria stuff from the Calamity mod.
No.
Yeah, he's...
Man, I don't really care about Terraria myself, but I know that like people really, really love that game.
It is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, while you were talking, I've kind of had some of Dokuro's music playing, and it's good, man. Like, it sucks to see something that had so much effort, and people have, people have core memories based on this stuff, and it's just kind of tainted now.
Yes, because when I discovered the Calamity music, it was when DM Dokuro had done his very first song for the game. For the original version of Yaron's theme was the very first song he composed. And that's when I found the mod and it back in like 2016. So I've been waiting and waiting because this mod so after the update in 2021, the Daedron update, the next update was basically like the next boss to be added was the final boss. That they have, like, the mod's lore and everything has been built up over and over. Like, I've been waiting to fight this final boss for almost 10 years at this point.
Well, and so now you just won't be able to?
Nope,
It's just done?
because he is never coming out.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah, no, there's people that be like, I've been waiting to fight this boss since middle school. Like, people have been waiting.
Yeah.
I've been following
That's
this mod's
crazy.
development for 10 years. And I've played the mod, like, front to back at least 4 or 5 times. And
now
I won't be able to potentially play it, except for the fact that because they've announced that all this stuff is going away, that there's already people backing everything up.
But even still, like, now you have to, like... Well, this boss was made by a creep. Okay. I don't have much to say. It just sucks that it's always the same stuff. It's always the same problems.
The thing that kills me though is like all this pedophile controversy is in 2 years, and most of it within the same year. Like this past year, like
People started looking after they found the first one, like, wait a minute, something ain't right here. What about the other one you mentioned, the other Calamity like side project?
Calamity Fables, the offshoot, that's still going as far as I'm aware. I know a bunch of things I think are renaming themselves because they can't use the Calamity mod name, like the Calamity name anymore, because that's technically copyrighted, like by Ositron, like he owns the name. So I think like the music mod or something, or not the music mod, but like a couple of things are being changed, like just their names are being remade. So no idea if Calamity Fables is going to have to rename it. I think they might be renaming to something like Serenity.
To get away from the
Yeah, get away from it. Because the subreddit for Calamity right now is just shut down for a week.
I was just gonna say I'm on it, and it's locked. It's locked for the rest of the week.
It is shut down. We are in we are doing damage control just trying to manage the absolute shitstorm that this is.
Oh, I want to see all the. There's already some funny memes in here. I want to see more.
Nah, the thing that I found funniest about this whole thing was people just quoting, just saying that Yarm would do anything to not fight us because we've been waiting for 8 years. Like the like there he is getting IRL scaling feats to avoid like this. This was the one that got me. I just posted in our chat, but this is like he'll do anything to keep hiding.
The real world exposed to calamity deaths.
I like this one. Is child grooming the solution to low developer work ethic?
I saw that one too. Because there is more progress happening to get this mod, like all the stuff deleted that has been requested, that they have been doing in the like stagnation, basically. Because like there's a lot of balance changes that have happened over the last few years and reworks and resprites. But like they've been teasing certain sprites for years. That like there's still sprites I think from like 4 years ago that haven't been implemented.
Oh.
But it is not on the 10th when I woke up and saw like someone had mentioned in a Discord that this happened. This was not what how I expected the Calamity mod to end. Because before I did this, I knew about the Fabsable drama. I did not know about Bird and Shay. So finding this out, and now that we are up to 4 pedophiles in this mod, I feel like I can't blame them for being like, we're just done. We can't work on this anymore.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 4 of them. Big oof.
But yes, one of my favorite things of all time has crashed and burned in a hilariously spectacular fashion. Because a community that pushed 3 composers away from death threats and being assholes got the exact type of devs they deserved.
You're not wrong. Well, nobody deserves that.
Nobody deserves it. But I'm not surprised.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, just from the start, the idea, like, if you're getting like, the phrase "don't look a gift horse in the mouth" exists for a reason, right? Like, the fact that people can be so entitled and so like demanding of something they didn't pay for, that's a project of love that like is just given to them to add more content to something that they love, and then being demanding about that is like, I don't know what kind of person is actually like. I've never met a person who's that. I would take it back. I met one guy and I hated him from the start who's actually like that. But the fact that the entire community seemed, not the entire, obviously, but like a large chunk of the community seemed to be that. Oh, just like ban them, get them out of here. Nobody wants that. Yeah, all the comments are turned off on all the music videos and the subs shut down. And yeah.
What a calamity. Oh, God.
Shut up.
The calamity refers to the developers, not the gameplay.
Oh,
I got nothing. Like, it just, this is why you don't look up to anyone ever.
never meet your heroes.
No, never have heroes in the first place.
Well, never meet these heroes for sure.
No, these are not heroes. These are villains.
Where's All Might when you need him? Oh no. What if this happened to Beyond All Reason, dude? What if it happened to Beyond All Reason? It's a very similar sort of project where you just have a bunch of devs that are just like, you know, working for free and using donations that people give them to spread money to those who work on it. It'd be kind of sad.
I mean, I wouldn't care. I just because I don't, but like, I can't even think of somebody who would like, maybe like if Obama turned out to be a pedophile, I'd be like super sad. But everybody else is like, at this point, I just expect everybody famous and who's like terminally online to have some terrible issue.
Why can't these people just commit tax evasion or something? Why does no one get busted for that? Why is it always kids?
So where do we go from here? What do you do if you like Terraria?
Well, I mean, Terraria's fine. It's the Calamity mod that's the problem, apparently.
What's the number 3 top mod? Because we'll go to that one.
I think it's the recipe browser or something like that.
Oh.
But the
Never
other
mind.
major mod, like the other probably biggest name, is probably Thorium.
Oh.
That was a brief overlook of the history of the Calamity mod and all the problems that it's had.
I've been kind of looking for proof of all this. I'm struggling to find, like, without watching a video. Like, I want to see the docs. I want to see the PDFs. You'll have to, if you have them somewhere. I want to see these records. I want to see the receipts.
Well, the one I know of for sure is here's the document for Shay from the one for Fabsol earlier.
Oh my god, it's like a fucking book.
Yeah, it's 262 pages.
I Oh my god.
Oh, he's rounding up or something?
I don't know. I don't know what I expected. These poor kids, man. Like, just the idea, because, when I was a kid and it's like, I was thinking back to my childhood, and without the internet, like, everybody knew who the weirdos were in, like, the apartment complex. Like, don't talk to that guy. Like, as a group of kids.
That one is Ozotron, the accusations against Ozotron. Those were the two that I remember finding while I was searching, like the two documents specifically that I could find.
It's just like seeing these interactions where there's just like fishing for, like, how okay is this person with me saying explicitly sexual? Let's start with like goofy stuff. And then it turns into like, yeah, it's just the same thing. Every time I've looked into this stuff, it's always the same. It's the same linear path, and it's
anonymous one in the Shay document is the big issue, the big part of that document where 44 pages of screen caps, a 26-page thing for the written statement,
and just like the constant. Like, I've seen guys get down bad for girls, and like when the girl obviously wants nothing to do with them, and they just like fire off messages, just like trying to fish. The fishing is like so disgusting. And then here it's like it's the same stuff, just obviously aimed at minors. And then the power dynamic comes into play. So they're like, you have to respond, right? Like,
you're welcome. Probably gonna have to put a disclaimer at the beginning of this episode.
All right. Well, that was really fun. Thank you for that.
I aim to please, I guess. But yeah, no, the Calamity mod is something special to me. Well, I don't know. I haven't come to a conclusion to how I view it yet. There's a lot to unpack here with how much I used to enjoy the mod.
Yeah, I get it, man. It's tough. Like, when I was younger, I was a big old Michael Jackson fan, and now I can't even listen to it. Like, I put on like Beat It the other day, because I like that song. But like, my daughter was it. I was like, yo, check this out. And then it's like halfway through the song, I started feeling really gross. And I was like, we're just not going to do that. You don't need to have any interest in Michael Jackson.
All right. Well, this is a mood.
I know. We're so bummed now. Oh, there's going to be a lot of dead air.
You were the ones who didn't want to know anything.
I mean, still don't want to know anything. I want this information to be removed from my brain. But now I will always. Hey, looks like Strider's on that pedophile game. Like, this is just gonna be locked in forever.
Oh no.
You have to move Terraria to the adults only section of Steam.
No. It's still funny, like, just imagine XQC buying that game, trying to find devs for it, and then being like, the what mod? I ain't touching that at all.
Yeah, I mean, he specifically wanted to buy and try to keep the Calamity mod alive by hiring new devs, but no one wants to work on it.
And even if you did, like, you'd have to redo so much because everyone's pulling all their contributions. Then
Yep.
you'd have to redo everything that was originally in there.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything would have to be redone.
Yep.
Even like this, I don't know. Is there like a story to the mod?
Yes, there is lore behind it.
Okay.
Like there's like
And
actual.
did these people come up with the lore or just the sprites and whatnot?
I'm not sure what everything's being asked to be stripped from it, but I would not be surprised if like there are lore writers that
I wouldn't be surprised at this point either.
that have asked for their stuff to be removed.
Okay.
You guys want a quick little thing to get the taste of that out? Because I got a little article here we could talk about.
Yeah, I guess, thank you very much for going into that. Yeah, cool. I'll let it end there. I got nothing. I can't, you can't make it better. Can't even make jokes. Like it's just bad. And on top of that, I'm just so tired of seeing it. It's like dev layoffs. I'm tired of it at this point. Nothing ever changes.
Oh, then you're going to be happy for what I got for you, because we're talking about dev layoffs and AI.
Oh my God, no. That was a joke. I didn't mean for it.
That's
I
too
spoke it
bad.
into
We're getting
existence
right
and
into it.
manifested it.
So our boys, Saber Interactive, these are the people that made.
I know what you're talking
about World War Z. They made John Carpenter's Toxic Commando that me and Soon played not too long ago. They did the Space Marine game. They're in a little bit of fire right now because a former writer from Saber Interactive has gone out to say that she was replaced by ChatGPT, right?
Okay.
And that the new game that they're working on, a game called Rideshare Stimulator in quotations, uses AI and has not been disclosed by Saber Interactive. And this is where it gets really bad, because the CEO of Saber Interactive has responded to Stella Sacco, who's the writer that has kind of gone out and said this. And it's not great. He's quoted as saying, "Stella who? ? I had to ask Cloud because I have never spoken to her or seen her. We've already said we're using AI for certain parts of the game and we'll update the Steam page once we finalize the feature set." And basically it's just kind of like a douche, like,
yeah,
after this. And the game this is where it gets confusing. The game uses a lot of AI for like voice acting purposes. And apparently there's some AI to generate like custom missions as well, right? But according to him, they actually had to have like hired a couple new writers and multiple coders to work with the AI tools that they're trying to implement into the game. And in fact, it actually cost them more money than to not use AI in the first place.
Of course it did.
So
that's kind of the thing with AI, is it's costing a lot more than it's making across the board.
Yeah, and apparently some of the music in there is also AI generated. Like it's just not great. If you look at the game, like it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's basically you just drive an Uber. Like that's
you're
the
an
game.
Uber driver.
Yeah,
it's just one of those things that I hate so much. The go to work after you get off work games. No, thank you.
Yeah, well, the dialogue is very strange and like it looks really weird. The thing that makes those simulator games so funny is like how goofy they can be, and this is like trying too hard. I just like don't want to play it just looking at it. But yeah, so the CEO for Saber Interactive is catching a lot of flack right now for his unkind words. In his own words, his PR team is always terrified by even broaching the subject of AI. But I would be happy to engage in a reasonable conversation about how AI can and should help shape gamer experiences. So, yeah, not the greatest take, not gonna lie.
I mean, like, I wouldn't hate, I don't know what the term would be, but like dynamic conversations with NPCs, right?
Sure.
I can see the fun behind that. Like if it's not a like and looking at the AI disclosure, the content disclosure for this game, apparently the main campaign, aside from the voices, see they need to stop with that. Everything's done by humans except the voices, which just hire voice actors, please. And then there's like another mode where you get like an AI generated passenger and like they like I don't hate that specifically when it's featured in such a way, but just the slop of trying to use AI to do everything and then trashing your writers and stuff. That's just generic CEO. Like, no, don't buy this game. Don't play this.
Well, it sucks because Saber Interactive has made some like good games too. Like I like this new Space Marine game. I like Toxic Commando, even though it had like nothing to do. Like once you beat the game, you were just kind of done, which kind of sucked.
Mhm.
World War Z is really, really cool. And then there's some other games I've wanted to get from them too, like Tempest Rising as well. What else have we played? We played Insurgency Sandstorm, but I hated it because I was really bad at it and I died a lot. But yeah, it sucks to see this coming from Saber Interactive. I don't know who let him do this, but they should have stopped him.
Yeah. So that was really cool, fun news. Thank you for that.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad I could help you.
You didn't want to hear
I
about
want to be
layoffs,
happy
right?
after. I want to be happy after recording, and half the time, man, when we talk, this is why we kind of slipped out of the weekly news thing because I just felt like shit after talking about all the bad things every week.
Well, don't worry, because Invincible Versus dev team laid off like 70% of its staff.
I mean, that makes sense for a fighting game. Because 2XKO did the same thing. I think Street Fighter did the same thing, right?
How many people do you think are playing Invincible Versus right now?
That was gonna be my
Everyone.
point. Like, I don't know how big that game is. No,
34.
Really? No. Oh man, that game got demolished.
It got DNF dueled.
Oh, 34?
Oh.
Yo, that's crazy.
Hmm.
Man.
Because it's a budget fighting game with no single player content offered at $50. And it's a 3v3 fast paced tag fighter. We are cooked. You were cooked from the start.
Well, you know what? They had
Man.
a plus on block DP, so they deserved it.
Yeah, apparently that game was kind of funky to play.
I remember like watching the FGC like community play the game. They're like, it's really weird because it does not follow a lot of like traditional rules that fighting games have. Like if you block a DP, you get to punish that. Not it's their turn. They get to do whatever they want. And like several other things that were just very weird about it. And then also you have
Mhm.
just the standard problems of it's a fighting game. So it's already niche, you know?
Yeah, on top of that, it's like hyper gory and like it's not. This is a very niche audience who's gonna stick with the extremely niche audience who's gonna stick with this. Especially when you're competing against all this other gangster stuff that's come out lately. Like, oh.
Yeah, DCKO, dude.
DC
DCKO.
Dicko! You can't beat Dicko!
Can't beat it. Well, you can, but
Shut up.
It also doesn't help that Invincible Versus like cast is what I would consider bland.
really?
What
I
do
mean,
you
the
mean?
cast,
Viltrumite
sure.
number 5.
I think like the actual creativity for their kits was really good.
The kits are okay. It's just the
Yeah.
design of the actual characters, especially with the way the art style presents them.
Yeah, you are right. But like seeing like Duplicate or whatever, like the things that she can do is like really cool. And the voice actors also did a pretty good job in this too. It's a shame.
I mean, I got nothing against the game. I never had any after seeing the way it looked and played. I was like, oh no, I'll never have any interest in this. Even though I've watched all of Invincible, I like Invincible as a series. And I love fighting games. You'd think I'd gravitate towards it, but the look of it was like I'm more of a Street Fighter guy, not a Mortal Kombat guy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh well. Y'all
Check
got
out the
anything
Calamity
else, or-
mod now.
No, don't. It's done. You're wasting your time. Don't check out the Calamity mod. Unless, I mean, somebody's going to download it. You could play it if you want, but just remember that it's tainted. You don't really want to get that on your your clean hands, do you? I don't.
Again, I guess my hands are already tainted, but so I can't make it worse.
They couldn't get through the gamer gunk. You're fine. Don't worry.
Oh, gross.
Dude, I just like the fact that like so many like people like you are like you, Strider, were like they've been waiting for this. This is like the pinnacle of a game that they've played through most of their life. And it's just kind of trashed, and the stuff that isn't trashed is, like I said, tainted. So
Question is, are you still gonna play it at some point? We'll
Who
never know.
knows?
We'll never know.
I don't know.
you're not asking me. Oh no, you're asking. Yeah.
I don't know. That's honestly, I haven't come to a conclusion yet.
You're gonna be fighting a boss. Be like, man, someone who loves children designed this boss.
Right after they made this sprite, they hop right back in that Discord. Hello, kitten. Hello, Discord princess.
Could have been Cody while he did this.
Well, that's how you got. Yeah, that's how we got motivated. Bigotry and child predation. Let's get it.
No.
It's like coffee.
How?
Okay. Well, man.
How? Elaborate.
You know, it's so great because before we recorded, Strider was like, yeah, I spent like 2 hours on this presentation to give you guys for the podcast. And was like, oh man, I really love the enthusiasm. And then we find out what it's about.
Like, I hadn't seen anything in the news. I had no clue what you were talking. Like, this is so far removed from what I pay attention to
It was
that I was like, it's like, what does Strider know that I don't? And there's a whole world out there.
It turns out it was one of my favorite things of all time, getting shot and buried.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I love that I started the episode by being so thankful that people like, y'all are great. We got a surprise in store for you.
I mean, I gave him an idea of what was. I gave Kyler an idea of what was coming today before. I was like, hey,
Four in a row? Like, come on, man. Like, that's insane. On one team? Like, dude. Oh my god. It's like playing Among Us, but everyone's the imposter.
that's a Tokon team I don't want.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, they did kind of tag each other in, right? Like they they were like, yeah, I'm out, but here's my buddy.
Yeah, Jamie has to fight the Predacious Four. Like, what the fuck's happening?
fight, man.
They're doing crossovers to keep each other safe. What is this? Turns out someone finally got the perfect deflected, disassembled the team.
Dude, they're alpha countering the allegations. Like, what?
Okay, easy. This isn't Smash. Like, we're good here. All right, let's keep.
We're
Tokon.
good. No,
Let's
we're
keep
not.
Tokon
There's 4
clean.
pedophiles.
Well,
Doesn't
I'm
know
good.
about the Smash community.
I'm good. The rest, all the kids on the internet aren't good. I'm okay. Like, I'm not the target audience here.
Not yet, you weren't.
What do you mean, not yet?
Wait till they invent a time machine.
We have to go back.
Okay, we have to stop. This has to be done. It's a serious issue with serious consequences. Stop making jokes.
You can't even say it with a straight face.
Oh.
This has been the latest in
Okay.
gaming news.
The latest and greatest. This week, Cookie LOL and Dr. Disrespect. Let's go.
It's still not as bad as Smash.
That's
No,
true.
Smashes. Man, I told y'all I watched that like documentary. It was a YouTube thing on like top 10 Smash controversies, and every one of them was like, this person's a pedophile. Did you know that this person's also a pedophile? Like, oh my god.
I will always remember
just
when
play
there
the
was,
video game. My god.
I will always remember the like when the Smash community was exploding, like with this being a huge issue. And there was the one meme I saw, which was when you come in 16th at a Smash tournament, but win by default because you're the only one not grooming kids.
A win is a win, am I right? Oh my god. I don't think this episode's gonna go very far. I think we're gonna get slapped down by the algorithm.
It was just this over and over again. No.
Passing the torch, like, and the last one's the most powerful, destroys the whole game with him.
He really did.
Oh, all right. You know what? I don't care if y'all have anything else. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm moving on with my life. I'm glad I don't play Terraria. I guess thank y'all so much for listening. It's been a pleasure having you. If you have any questions or I'm turning off comments on this video.
No, don't do it.
I'm just kidding. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit us up at giantenemycrabpod@gmail.com. Leave them on the video. Leave a like. Oh my god, my mood. It's my Friday too. Like I was ready for a good time. Not this.
Blizzard's all our Fridays. We share
Oh
Fridays.
my god. The Calamity Mod Reddit just posted a charity event stream.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like 2 minutes ago.
For what?
A charity. For what's the charity?
Well, yeah, but for what?
It's gonna go to developers who are financially vulnerable and to the Trevor Project, a charity dedicated to preventing the suicide of LGBTQ plus youth and to support them. Which
I hate to say this, but it's like, as for the activities that will take place, I'll be playing Terraria. Like I couldn't imagine playing Gartic Phone knowing the reason behind why we're here right now is a bunch of pedophiles. Like,
dude, is anyone allowed to comment on this? I don't think so.
I doubt it. I bet all the comments must still. They said they're being turned off for a while. Well, I hope those go great. I guess I'm kind of. You know what? One of y'all, it's a whole new Twitch page and everything. It's got 353 followers off the rip.
Isn't that all the Patreon supporters?
That sounds about right. They must have heard about it first, so.
All right.
Cool.
I'm sorry. I just saw it and I was like, there's no way.
I can't wait to go through this whole. There's so many people. Anonymous 2 through 11. All right, I said all the things, right? Are we done?
Yep,
Can
we're
I
done.
go?
We're
Can I
done.
go
We did
cry?
it.
All right. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry the world is the way it is.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna go take a shower because I feel gross. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.